Welcome to my channel. I am Jamie. Welcome to It's Jamie's Rose to Spirituality. I cannot speak, it seems. Yes, I am. A little bit, cut. I have to say, Gemini. This is going to be a reading for Gemini for the month of May 2022. I pre-shuffled the two decks that I'm going to use, which are the Midway Tarot and Centennial Edition deck and the Mystic Monday Tarot deck. I don't know if I'm gonna really clarify if the messages are gonna be clear for you, Gemini's or cross watchers. It is what it is. I'm gonna just go to the time of half an hour, a maximum probably 40 minutes, which I don't want to because there are so many tiny little messages, intuitive messages in the message itself that of course are going to speak a lot, and they are in truth and reality for me the hidden ones, or the ones that are guided or shown to me, or through my intuition, even through my body manifestation, manifesting in the same time with a reading. It's going to be a lot, and of course it takes a lot of me, and it's a long time, which is going to make everybody a little bit more confused, going into different things, and that probably are going to just disturb the message in itself. So the two cards that fell here for me are the Death card and the Seven of Swords in the reverse, with the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck in regards to you, Gemini. Of course, in the pre-shuffle in both decks, the first deck, the Centennial One edition that I'm using right here, right now, in the beginning of the reading, I saw the Ace of Swords. Of course, in the both decks, I saw the Ace of Swords, but in the second one, the Ace of Cups prevailed because it came so many times that, now it's at the bottom of the deck. And the bottom of this deck, I had the Ace of Swords, which is the truth. Something is revealed. And of course, in the other deck, I saw the Hanged Woman in the reverse multiple times. And then I saw the Ace of Cups so many times. So it's talking about self love, of course. It's unexpected, maybe for the other person that you're dealing with, Geminis. Or maybe it's in regards to you once you tap into this self love, self worth, self value, self respect. You take care of yourself, you understand yourself, you understand how important you are, and how important it is for you to take care of yourself. Because in the end, at the end of every day, every single day, only you matter in this way, because it's your life and it's your individuality, it's your purpose, your reason for being here, for being embodied, of course, again in this lifetime, in this plane, in this three-dimensional plane. Starting with the Death card, Scorpio energy here, Temperance. I'm going to take it here in the middle because there is an interference here of something, or it was in the past. I feel very strongly this, of somebody taking from you. But this is with the Death, is a confirmation that you should know that nobody can steal from you. I mean, not even yourself. The self-sabotage part of yourself, you killed. You're a murderer. You're a murderer. You killed the person that you used to be, which this tells me with the Death card here. With Temperance, this is an alignment within yourself. It is a touch of the divine in your life, in your physical life, because this angel is embodied, it's actually existing. It's an earth angel that is activated here in the three-dimensional, which can be you, of course. It's talking about you. Something might have happened in the Scorpio season here in regards to this, but maybe you were blocked for a very long time. That's why the Death here. And this is like death and rebirth. You have been anointed from death. You have been chosen through death. Of course, death to the ego, death to some specific way of thinking, of living, of seeing situations, of participating into situations, of giving yourself into whatever situations of the past, which it's very, very clear here for me. I see the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. Nine of Swords in the reverse, with Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, Five of Swords. So At this time, you are not overthinking the third party situation. You have celebrated in the past, probably in ignorance, with groupings, with people, with friends, family members. People pretended in some sort of way that they are celebrating you. Truthfully, they were actually dizzy of, too much alcohol, and they went whatever they went. Maybe we are talking about ménage à trois, all these situations that probably you participated or people wanted you to be seen as a part of, because something stressed you in the night. Queen of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with a 10 of cups after, and the 3 it's a 13 of cups, which is a 4 of cups. All this loving on yourself, believing in truly in family, in being with somebody for all your life, celebrating life, building a home, building a family, having everything, the cats, the kids, the dogs, everything. It's like the 10 of Pentacles, and I saw it in the pre-shuffle as well. And again, the Ace of Cups, which talks about self-love, and brings us to a fragmented water energy of the Five of Cups, which is regret. You were living emotionally in illusions. You have been delusional in regards to emotions. And this puts you maybe up to 14 years, the last 14 years of your life, in a very, very, negative mentally. You understood that whatever was actually allowed, or whatever you have been allowing in your situation, put you in a very stressful, paranoid, sleepless night. Your mental situation, your mental position in regards to these situations, emotional situations, celebrating too much, giving too much, making offers of love to third party situations, or you being put in this third party without you knowing that you're a third party, that you're somebody that is crushing somebody else's, relationships. Unwillingly, I really feel Gemini's feminine energy that you didn't know. You didn't ever wanted to create this, or for these situations to actually be forced and created in your situations, in your life. I feel it and I see it very strongly here. That's why right now in the month of May 2022, you're focusing on this wonderful pentacle that you're holding very, very, you care about it. You're investing in it. You are, a multitasker. Of course, you have multiple jobs. You're a business owner. You're an entrepreneur. You're very, very, focused and very abundant on your finances, on your work situation. You are focused on creating or multiplying your pentacle. If love didn't work and put you in a very stressful, very paranoid, very negative state of mind, just fucked with your head. Now, all these emotions and whatever, you just pick and choose from them, or you're called by the divine to pick and choose from this, whatever cups that they're offered, thrown at your feet, whatever, because you know the difference. Nothing is going to actually rob you in this, Nine of Swords upright, because now it's in the reverse, which tells me that you're liberated this mental state of thinking, of seeing things, of letting these emotional, situations that you have been dealing with to steal your peace of mind, to steal your focus, to steal your concentration, to steal, the clarity and the truth, and the, how you perceive yourself, how you perceive your life from this, certain point in time, which is this month, which is right now. And nothing just happens. Everything happens for a reason, and you have to just look into it in the way that um, it tells you change your mind and you will change your world, you will change your circumstances, but change your heart in the fact, in the aspect that yes, you're going to celebrate, and you're celebrating at this time, because I know that the last 3 days I celebrate with my work colleagues and with friends and people that I know. And of course I'm happy. I have created children. It doesn't matter if it didn't work. And of course I didn't marry my children, I married with the person that I created my children, of course. But I really truly believe in family, and I truly believe that in at the end of my life I'm going to have this success, I'm going to have this 10 of cups. because happiness is a choice, because I am that happiness, because I am that choice. Gemini being the choice. And then the Ace of Cups in the beginning of this row here, ending with the Queen of Pentacles, tells me that yes, I love myself. Not in a selfish way, not in a mean way, not in a crazy way, not in an unbalanced way, but in a real way, organic and natural and healthy. And I see the truth. I see exactly where I'm, supposed to be. Of course, this reading is not about me. I'm just, connecting with the cards. I'm connecting with the situation. And of course, all the messages can be for me. I cannot deny this. I can only speak of myself. I cannot never speak from another, person's head or heart or circumstance or situation. I am my own person and I have my own experience, which tells me that um, we have things in similar. Many people connecting, in this way. Six of Cups jumped here, and I'm going to put it near to Temperance. This is like reminiscence of the past, of emotions of the past, of this lifetime, of course, or a past life. This is somebody that knew you since you were children. You were in one specific lifetime, maybe six lifetimes ago, or maybe six lifetimes ago in this past life that you came before here. You connected with this person in a specific way at a specific point in time that talks about probably timeline or a divine timing as well. It's what I'm feeling very strongly. I'm very conducted towards this, because in this lifetime I didn't meet my divine partner, which I think it is my divine partner. um when we were children. I met this person after my 30s, which is a long time, in my life. But this is for a purpose and a reason here. The Temperance tells me, because this red, really huge red wings of this Temperance angel here on this card, with the two cups poured into each other. Connecting yourself with your mind, body, and spirit, your soul, your physical body, of course. This Temperance here tells me that blood was shed, or the divine came or brought this situation back because of injustice, unfairness. If it's red, it's in some sort of way karma. It's time for you to pay something. Both of you, maybe, but it's gonna be, blood is gonna be shed. I mean, that is the protection, that is the guidance of the divine upon the situation, Geminis or cross watcher. And please only take what resonates with you. Do not take anything that doesn't resonate, because probably this message is not for you or about you, of course. um I have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This Six of Cups as well tells me that the angel visited them as well during the night, or during some specific moments when they just, gave this situation, put this situation at a very high risk. They disobeyed. They did something that crossed the divine. It means punishment. It means that you'll have to repeat something. It means that you don't listen. It means that you don't obey, or you don't care. This person that you're dealing with didn't care in past life or in the past lives, and they don't didn't care in this lifetime. Guess why? Because of the devil, which is present here, but he is in the reverse with the Sun card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. And I have already three aces on the board here, with the Justice card at the bottom of the deck, which is Libra, balancing the scales, of course, all the legal systems and everything that is dealing here in this plane in regards to the justice, the legal system. This talks about divine justice as well. The divine court is in session at this time, so everything is actually revised by the divine and put right there. This can involve, with the Four of Swords, sickness, or somebody that is actually put to bed in some sort, I mean, is laying down because they realize that they betrayed the situation, they betrayed themselves, they stabbed themselves in the heart. They are meant to understand, and they need a time for them to actually think about things, meditate, pray, just spend quiet moments, resting, rejuvenating, putting their mind in order, having the Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the, their of the bed. For them, they have this piece of the Ace of Swords because the Ace of Swords is here on the board, and it tells me that they already know the truth about what they have chosen and what they have done. And I see 1515 right now on the time, and then the happy family room and the 10 of Wands underneath, and the 8 of Wands, which the 10 and the 8 of Wands brings me to the 9 of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. Somebody that is going to remember their entire life how much they had to pay. It is a payment here that it's actually brought by the divine being present with a 9 of Pentacles underneath, which tells me that this person was codependent, was toxic, was, relying on other men or women, of course, put it how it resonates, to actually accept them, to kiss their asses. To, these people are very, very superficial, naive. They don't contain very much in their passionate throwings in life. I'm going to throw myself here and there, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to fly to the fucking moon, and I'm going to do everything. This is what this person wants. I have so many ideas. I'm going to fly to Mars and then to Venus, and then I'm going to go to fucking hell, and all these plannings and all these, desires, creative endeavors, but without consistency or essence or grounding, groundedness. Um, they could not count on themselves. That's why they wounded themselves in the situation. And they wounded, of course, multiple people, multiple situations. We are not talking only about your situation, person watching. We are talking about multiple people, up to 9 people, 9 lifetimes, 9 generations, 9 situations, 9 stories. A man can change 9 women's stories for life, because all these 9 women can have one child, which it can be one wand, or one can have a sickness, or one can have a heartbreak that is going to actually destroy her forever. Um, Wands are passion. We are talking about passion. We are talking about, sexuality. We are talking about, you know, throwing myself over the board of the ship, when actually it's just a tiny little fire there in the corner that we can actually put it out in 2 minutes. This person actually jump sail. They just abandon many situations, and maybe that's why the divine is not actually letting them to coming back to this situation, or you're not meant to go to a certain a person like this in this situation in this lifetime. Divine justice is served, and this person is actually in, or you, both of you, you're meant to understand that you need to actually be solid within yourself and only within yourself, because cursed is the man that actually put his trust in another man, but actually blessed is the man that actually trusts in the Lord and puts his trust in the Most High. And this is the truth, the promise, and whatever you're meant to actually be doing with this person, or this person together with you, it could have brought you to this happy family room, to this legacy family, to this blessing of old age, happy, crops, happy family, happy dogs, happy children, happy grandchildren, happy grandchildren, to see the generation, and all the, for old age, for a very long time, to feel these blessings, and of course be a participant in this blessing, to be reminded for longer, to stay here and have this blessedness. Happy family, happy blessings. See what you have been toiling and working and believing and fighting for a lifetime, and knowing that you actually undercome past lifetimes, and all this history that you have in regards to this person. Of course, you have a specific contract with this person. This person could be a Leo, could have, of course, Capricorn in their chart in a specific way, not positive, not in a positive way, maybe hidden. Maybe their moon is in Capricorn, and their Capricorn moon actually fuck them up, fuck with their head, fuck with their physical body, fuck with their whatever dick, want the truth in regards to the situation, self-sabotage, mind fuckery, third parties, paranoia, negativity, all the fucking shit. And then with the sun card here, let me shuffle a little bit this because I'm very curious. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Wanted to just remain in my bed here. So we're dealing with Leo for sure. It's a double Leo with all the four fixed signs here: Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. But with Leo, the Sun, this person already knows the truth, inner child, um, truth, a brand new opportunity, happiness, joy, fulfillment, connecting within themselves in a very soulful, it's pure masculine energy. It's the heart and the soul of the connection these masculine is. Maybe you're dealing with Leo, maybe you're not, maybe you don't know. But if you're dealing with this masculine, which is pure masculine energy, this is a Leo masculine, masculine that you're dealing here with. But you can deal with all the rest, as I said, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. Scorpio being as well the first card. So this person might have Sagittarius, Leo, and double Scorpio in their chart, which is very stingy, very powerful. Leo, talking about Leo, this Leo doesn't have only one ego; they have two egos. This person is egotistical and really, really kind of cut to the chase. My way or the highway is what I'm feeling as well. And with the devil in the reverse, yes, the devil actually fucked him up lifetimes, including this one. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, and then underneath here I have the Page of Swords that jumped with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So this person is looking because this with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, this was meant and destined. This is actually divine timing. This is specifically the cherub here. It's actually just touching a little bit with his ass cheek here, the wheel, and the wheel continues moving as the serpent comes here on this side and wants to actually stop something, looks for a way to actually come in. But with the four cherubs, of course, here, this is guided and protected, and this is actually written. Some other type of cherub that has something to do with the Egyptian times here is depicted as a pharaoh with a staff, which is actually a sword. It's kind of touching the wings of this nice goose type of cherub here in this card, which tells me that some specific messages or understanding in regards to this connection are coming alive or coming back to you guys through this sun energy card here with the sun energy. Take a lot of sun in Geminis and just enjoy the beautiful weather. Spend time in nature. I believe you're going to meet this person in nature. This person is kind of looking for you with a Page of Swords in a specific spot in a specific moment. This person really wants to come towards you because they're kind of stalking you. They're kind of looking upon whatever you're doing at this time. It's kind of fixed because you're like really settled and you're settling within your own path, your own calling, your own destiny, your own purpose. Here is what I'm feeling very strongly as well. This person is kind of stalking you, on the social media or whatever. I feel very strongly, and I see it in the cards with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Virgo energy, Dark Night of the Soul. This person is like intercepting and going within. Of course, the Hermit follows the star, which I haven't seen in all of this shuffling. But I see the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Solitude, the truth is very specific and important. And with the two aces here, the divine is actually calling this person in the month of May in regards to this situation, and you both, if you have Leo in your charts, of course, and all the four fixed signs, of course, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Virgo, you know the truth, person watching here. I think the bottom row is the feminine and the upper row is the masculine, but it's actually intertwined together. Let me take this other deck and just have some sort of clarity in regards um, to this message here. All right, a few cards just jumped, and we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. And we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Yes, you need to use your wisdom and knowledge in regards to whatever might come in your life, of course, in this specific situation and in this present moment. We are talking specifically about the month of May 2022, of course. Nine of Pentacles tells me that you need to use your wisdom and knowledge and just be wise enough to eat from your own, produce from your own, land, from your own, vine, drink from your own cup, fill your cup, ground yourself, be independent, um, and with the Three of Pentacles, work what you need to work in whatever party, even if you go to multiple jobs. When you have, work on yourself, you have, you have your own business, you go to and help other people, whatever it is. The divine itself tells me here with a Nine and Three of Pentacles, fragmented earth energy, which is 12 of Pentacles, which comes back to Three of Pentacles, which tells me do not be afraid to work with this person, even if your heart is going to just try to jump out of your chest. And I really feel that this masculine or this person that you're dealing with, person watching, is kind of afraid. Their heart is unstable when they come near you because you are probably the shit here. The Wheel of Fortune, I'm going to put it on the Temperance. The divine is in the control. It's in control in regards to your life. The Word of God states clearly, it is written that nobody's gonna actually grab you and steal you from my hand. This is what the divine tells us, the children of God. Yes, nobody is gonna snatch you away from me. You're my child. Multitudes are gonna fall in your presence. I'm gonna give tribes and peoples for you. This is what the divine is telling me, and this is the word that it comes for me with the Wheel of Fortune on top of the Temperance. If you have obeyed, and of course you're containing all these four fixed signs, because this person is and you are, and I know that I have all the four fixed signs in my chart. I know that I have every single, zodiac sign somewhere in my chart, and sometimes double. And of course, I studied multiple charts in regards to myself. Yes, Sagittarius specifically, but all the four fixed signs here are, of course, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. Um, the divine is telling me, and I just feel it very strongly in my intuition, that the message for you here, guys, with the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing, yes, but and you're on the right path, and you're specifically right there where you're meant. Ups and downs and people trying to just pull you to the right or to the left, it doesn't matter. Everything is supposed to happen. You're supposed to have this experience. This is what you came here for, with the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the Magician, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups again, the Nine of Swords again in the reverse on top of the Ace of Swords, with the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. People are gonna actually try to just twirl their noses in a very funny position, but these are their noses, not yours. They're gonna become ugly, these people with twirled noses. It's what I saw in my third eye, and my mind just showed me these people are just, with the Five of Wands here, these people are like, oh, I don't like this, that this person is meant and it's destined and it's fated, and it's, she has a, purpose and a calling upon her life. Everybody has a calling upon their life. Just let's not be mistaken here. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has something to do here. We just don't exist because, wow, I just existed in this pure perfection here. And of course, yes, I live near a very nice church here. And we have a Celtic wedding, or probably it's like Scottish, because we have a pipe. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's right here down my window. So, yes. Okay, guys. So, with the 10 of Cups, the Magician, the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Swords, excuse me, in the reverse here. This tells me for sure that you're manifesting your true happiness. And yes, happiness is a choice, as I always used to say. But happiness is exactly that energy and that vibration that you're living in, raising your vibration. raising your state of mind, your your ideas, your positivity, because it talks about mental and it talks about passion, of course, all the elements with the magician. The magician contains all the elements, which is repeated because we have twice the wheel of fortune on the board here. um the Two of Pentacles tells me that yes, we are individuals, and you kind probably came in this spiritual contract, in this specific contract with this person here, because we are talking about soulmates, deep soul connections, spiritual marriages, you know um twin flames, divine partners in general, because I connect with this, and this is what it's actually given to me. I don't know what to say about the rest. You take it and you put it whatever. But the Two of Pentacles tells me as well that you're meant to just fulfill your destiny, your calling here individually. And then probably you're going to come and repeat something with this person. Many people probably will say, I don't want to come and repeat anything with nobody in this manner, because, but yes, we live and we learn, and then we live again and we learn again, and then we live again, and then we relearn again, you know specifically because there is a repeat. We are repeating some things here which we don't want, or we say, oh, it's such a loss of, we waste so much time, but we don't waste time because we become more mature and more grown and more wise and more balanced and stable. And we clearly we have this openness to just trust in ourselves back again, and just the divine, of course, and the circumstances of these situations, they just activate us and they provoke us and they just sting us and just pull these knives and this situation and this hurts, heartbrokenness, and disappointments in regards to this specific situation. And in order for us to learn, in order for us to activate more and more and more, these towers are just, all the time just provoking us and just beating us and just hitting us. And it's like unfair and unjust, but why and why we need to repeat all this? For me, the Two of Pentacles is doing this eternal dancing, because we all are afraid after all this heartbreak and disappointment and failure and a third party situation, with the Three of Swords at the bottom of this deck here, that I didn't mention because I didn't see it until recently. um, Being betrayed in love, not being considered, not being worthy enough for these individuals. And this is such a pain, because when we sit and we are in front of the divine, and the divine just pours all this love, and we see his presence and we feel his presence, and we know how much the divine actually never failed us and never disappointed us and never abandoned us and never let us down and never actually judged us, or just beat us in the way that we beat ourselves, and we let other people beat us and put us down and make us feel that we are not worthy, and which is a lie. This is the devil. This is the low vibration. This is all the lies and the deceitfulness of this world, of the flesh, of these three-dimensional eyes that see, and these three-dimensional ears that hear, whatever. We fail ourselves in the moment that we don't understand how important we are, how worthy we are, how loved we are, how meaningful we are, how wonderful we are. And I see 3333 right now on the board. With the Ace of Cups again coming twice. This person that you're dealing with, they know that they kept themselves separated, and that's why it's the separation between you. And individualistically, this person probably is in this hermit. You are in this hermit because you're being watched. You know who you're dealing with, person watching Gemini. You know that you're dealing with somebody fixed and very stubborn and very egotistical, at least double egotistical in regards to the situation. And if you put your egotistic ways as well, there is three, or and then it comes the divine, and then the fucking devil is not even on the board because he's dead. You understand that it's too much ego and pride and stubbornness. And you understand again with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, again twice in this reading. You need to understand, Gemini person watching, in regards to this situation, in regards to yourself. And probably you do understand, and you probably know at this time that you are not to overthink this situation. You are not to be sad about it, to have sleepless nights, You had to get rid of it. Just completely wipe it out, eliminate it, just throw it into the fucking trash, burn it to a fucking crisp, to a fucking pulp. I don't care. This mental state of you being in the Nine of Swords doesn't exist anymore. And this is what the divine is telling me here. And it's actually valid for myself because I'm not living in this state of mind. Nine of Swords for me doesn't exist for a very long time now. And I accepted what the divine wanted to actually do in my life in order for me to be this person that I am today. And I'm thankful and grateful for it. And I'm obedient. But I know that the divine is actually pushing me to live my life, to risk again, to be vulnerable again, to open my heart again, to feel alive again, to be happy again. It doesn't matter whatever. All the disappointment was for my good, not my destruction, not my perdition, not for my, demise. No, this situation made me a warrior, a peaceful one, a kind one. Sometimes I just open my mouth and I just pour the truth there, and probably it's going to cut you very, very deep. Of course, the truth hurts. But, once you accept the truth and you understand the truth, it heals you. It makes you whole again. This is the truth. This is my truth. Um, and then I don't care if people think I'm not worthy. If people think that I'm not worthy, it's because they think they're not worthy. And that's the only truth that I can understand about these people. Okay? I hope this message helped. Please do not take it if it doesn't resonate. I always say, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. And just keep swimming, guys, because some great, wonderful things are coming. And even if you're just in a place of solitude and you're still continuing to stay a little longer in this solitude place, like with the hermits, and just settling yourself, just sitting yourself down in this wonderful grand person that you are through all this experience, and other people's interference, and people twitching and turning their noses upside down, and whatever that shit it is. um these people, at the end of the day, they don't have anything to say. I know Gemini is crazy and they can do a lot of mistakes, and people say that they have like multiple states of mind or personalities or characters or whatever. um it's different talking about a woman Gemini and of course a male Gemini. We are so different but similar. But a man, of course, in a masculine energy is going to be more crazy, more over the board, and more, until a specific, relationship or circumstance in their life. And I know a few Gemini male, but I didn't know them, many of them, when I was a child or a young person. I just met them recently. Knowing myself as a Gemini woman, and of course through the circumstances of my life and my experience, for a woman it's very delicate as well. And we are lovers. That's why we are the lovers. We love. And when we are with somebody, we give ourselves to that person, to that situation. And that's probably the mistake. Probably we got into these situations because we love deeply and we love truly and we love, we throw ourselves there, and probably that's the lesson. It's not that we are not supposed to be passionate and feel and just enjoy passion and love and everything, in the physical, and of course in our souls, in our spirits, in our minds, of course, in our hearts, in our emotions. But I really believe that Geminis are independent, and when they get to a certain point in their life, in a specific age in their life, they're gonna feel so comfortable because they are so multiple persons. In creation, energy, creative energies, and we are different. We are mutable. We can change. I can be this really, really tough and angry person at one moment, and then we are like, I'm so loving, and I find in my head, I find all the reasons to actually calm myself down and just be kind and say, I'm sorry that I said this word. I don't know. I'm trying to explain like this. And sometimes we are mad for longer time periods of times, and just we stay mad, or we disconnect from somebody, and I caught you to, I caught you. I don't need to repeat this. Is not me, and I'm so 40 or 4. So yes, many people try to just fuck with my ego and with my heart and with my mind. People manipulated me for a very long time, emotionally, mentally, through whatever kind of words or body languages, or depending of the situation of the, or whatever it happened. But um, you have to know that this person is actually mirroring you, and you're mirroring them. You're not gonna fuck with the fucking shit. If they have 3 egos, well, you have 5, or you have 3 as them, and they're never gonna fuck with you like that. I saw 44 on the time, and I see the moon here and the Princess of Swords. Yes, your feminine energy, your true feminine essence, and you are listening to your intuition, to your gut instinct. Pay attention to your dreams, of course. The nighttime is going to be specific for you. I had some crazy dreams lately. I mean, yesterday I woke up and I realized that I dreamt butterflies. Butterflies. And they were like small ones and big ones, but the colors of these butterflies and the shape of them, it was so out of this world. I never saw butterflies like this. Then, of course, near me here, coming in my dream towards me, I saw a huge one, and it was like, wow, this is so beautiful. This difference of colors of pink, black, red, orange, yellow in all different places, but so alive and so beautiful. I could not express. I mean, I was thinking yesterday about this, and of course, yesterday was like, I'm gonna take time off because I cannot do this anymore. And yes, the dream was like, and I mean, of course, I didn't remember the first moments when I woke up, but then when I was having my coffee and stuff, and it was on my balcony. It was like, and I remember the dream, and I remembered the butterflies, and I was like, yeah. And of course, I saw like here and where I live, yellow butterflies, brown ones, different type of like not butterflies but moths, and different type of flying tiny ants, insects and stuff. But big ones. I was like, yeah, man, it's like we are starting with all these bugsies, and but my dream was, and I saw like 3 or 4 of these butterflies in my vision in my dream, and it is something that it actually is stuck in my head, in my third eye, in my uh, butterflies, metamorphosis, um transformation, a very painful transformative state of being. And I feel that I connect with butterflies very, very much. And probably if I will ever make a tattoo, it will be one of these butterflies that I saw in my dream. It's so beautiful and perfect. And with the wings, like, beautiful. It's like I cannot express in words. You have to see this. And then today I had been dreaming, of course, something else. And I dream people, I dream, situations. And what else I dreamed? Of course, in my dream, probably I was dreaming something exactly like this, in respect of excuse me, in the fact that in my dream I was seeing that people were like putting things in different containers, but they were like diminished. They were like trying to seem to be that something that they were not. People make me see objects or things, perceiving things in my environment, or in my you know m- near space, the space near me that I'm seeing 4404, um that they were not their usual shape and measure and size. And then I woke up from this dream, and then I saw this butterfly, something like that. So things are transforming for us, for all the collective, of course, Gemini collective, and everybody that is connecting with Gemini. I really believe that everybody should have Gemini in their chart, and of course, all the zodiac all together to make like a completion of everything. But of course, this is my opinion, and I'm different than everybody else. And I see 44 right now. Guys, I encourage you to just look upon yourself this month and just do not just steer yourself from the path, or do not take your asses out of your thrones, queens and empresses. For sure, the only queen that I saw is the Queen of Pentacles in my reading for you here, guys. I hope you enjoy this message. I wish you the best for the remaining of the month of May. And of course, happy birthday, Geminis. Pretty soon, right now, actually, we are starting Gemini season. I will see you all in my next videos. I hope you enjoy this piece of love and light for all of you. Bye for now.